Hello and welcome back to Jim's eBike World. Today we're going to see the final few days of my tour around the Yucatan Peninsula. So, let's get started.
Well, this is me back on the road again. I'm heading out of Bacalar and I'm not quite sure where I'm going to end up today. There's a place called La Pantera. It's like the Panther. But I'm not sure if there's any place to stay there. I guess I'm going to find out. Well, I find myself in a pretty interesting situation today. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I've got no water, and my battery is pretty much out of juice. I'm not sure where there's a hotel. So I was passing this place, and I yelled and tried to find somebody here, but I couldn't find anybody here. It's abandoned. Looks like it used to be an old restaurant, or they tried to make it into a restaurant. We're just going to go in and so I'm going to be holed up in here tonight. I'm going to put up my tent, and it's actually got electricity, so I'm charging my bike and my cell phone. And yeah, I think I'm going to make myself very comfy here. Well, I'm a pretty happy camper. I'm getting my bike charged. I've got my tent all set up. I'm using these tables. There's actually a guy that lives next door, out there somewhere. And he came over and he said, "You're most welcome to stay here." And he provided me with some water for taking like a sponge bath out of a bucket, and water for drinking. And so I've got my peanuts and protein bars and stuff like that. I've got also a couple of apples, so I'm going to be really, really good tonight. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's raining. The first day it has rained on this journey, and it's really raining. So about 15 minutes after I got here, it started raining. I am so lucky to be here. Wow, can you hear that storm? It is really, really coming down. Like really coming down. I am so lucky to be here. Oh my God. If I was still out in that, oh, I'm here, yay. Well, when you camp out in the middle of nowhere, I guess that's what breakfast is. All the snacks that you have. It's gonna get better. I'm gonna find a nice place to eat, some miles up the road, and everything's gonna be good. At least I have my coffee. Yeah, we got that taken care of. Here's one last look at the refuge that I stayed at last night. From the highway, it's even kind of hard to see. It's pretty enclosed with trees. But anyway, I'm not a really very religious person, but I have a very strong relationship with God, and I think it's the same God that we all love and subscribe to. And he or she sure did take care of me last night, because I got here just in the nick of time. The rain started, and it rained for about 6 hours at least, and it really came down at one point. So I believe that I was, delivered to this place for in order to take care of me. I was able to get water. I charged my battery, and with the snacks that I had enough to eat. So it's time to start a new day. Well, man cannot live on snacks alone, so I've arrived in this little village Not sure I can pronounce the name. And I'm at El Taco Feliz. So I think they've got some tacos de cochinita waiting for me, and I'm going to dig into those. Oh, mira. Sí, por favor. Mucho. Así. Gracias. Okay. Muchas gracias. Well, there we go. There's breakfast for today, and this is going to be delicious. Well, we're back in the Yucatan, my home state. And the sign up ahead says Merida 180 kilometers. Probably be 2 nights in between me and Merida. We'll see what's up. Today we're at Kaab Na Naluum, and I just want to take you for a little walk through this place. It's a health spa. They have 8 cabins here, and they can accommodate up to 30 people. That's in like shared accommodation. So some of those cabins have 3 and 4 beds, but they're super comfortable, which I will show you soon. But the work that they have done to make this place beautiful is really incredible. Like these, stone pedestals for the plants. I mean, it's a detail that I absolutely love. There's a few more up here that I'm going to show you. They've got all kinds of different plants here, and many gardeners attending to these plants. There's another one of those massive flower pots made out of stones. Very creative. The grounds are so well kept. And they grow all their own food here. So everything is vegetarian and organic. And back in there is the kitchen and the seating area. For breakfast, lunch, and dinner, they do all 3 meals a day here because there really isn't that much else around. And I guess that's the point, is that you come to a place like this to relax and recuperate. Let's go up here and see what they got. Wow, it looks like they even have a pool table. Yep, that's a pool table. This is a refuge for nature and health, and here's the owner there, right there in the middle. That's Joaquin, our friend. Oh, it's a swimming pool. Yay! So they've got a nice swimming pool area here. Looks like it's a little bit low on water. Or maybe not. And up here is the meeting room or meeting area. It's wide open, as you can see, and there's a couple of Buddhas hanging around. I know that they do meetings here. They do group yoga. There are different ceremonies that can take place here. It's really quite a cool environment. But I love all these bougainvilleas. They're just so beautiful and well kept. Oh, and that's where I'm standing, just up there. You can see the flag from the trailer. Let's go on up. I want to show you the room. So this room is called Luna, which is the moon, and it's their master suite. Let's see if we can get some lights on so that we can have a look around. Whoa, look at that bed. That really looks comfy. Got a desk here. I'm already charging my battery for the bike. And you can see over here I've kind of laid out all my stuff. Back here there's a sofa, a hanging chair, another table and chairs, a good sized TV, which I won't be using, an area out here where you can I guess do your brushing your teeth and brushing your hair and all those kinds of wonderful things. And over here you've got the bathroom, which comes with a shower and of course toilet. And out this door we've got another area for sitting. You know, you could even have a really nice romantic dinner here. Another hanging chair. It's actually really fresh here, and there's really no mosquitoes. And I asked why that is, and they told me that they have all kinds of neem trees. That's N-E-E-M from Brazil, I believe. And this is an absolute paradise. And this is part of my wonderful lunch at Kaab Na Naluum. It's a white spaghetti with
salad made with apples and sesame seeds and seaweed. And then I've got a pineapple juice to go with that. It's really good. Wow, and here's part 2 of my lunch. A piece of vegetarian pizza with all kinds of great things on it, and roasted nopales, which is cactus. And wow, this is going to be great.
This afternoon we're at the Chocolate Museum, which is located right next door to Uxmal, and it gives the whole story behind chocolate, which is something, you know, near and dear to my heart and my belly, and probably yours too. So this is cool. The cacao comes from these great big pods. They're called mazorcas, and you can actually see where the inside the mazorcas are these seeds, and that is the cacao. So up to 20 of these mazorcas, or these great big bean pods, are used to produce only 1 kilo of chocolate at 70% cacao. And so later on, the beans, the cacao beans, are left to ferment for 3 to 4 days, and they're being turned over every 24 hours to release the carbon dioxide that is generated in that process. So the next stage is the drying stage, and if they're going to be sun-dried or dried in a sort of a kiln, the process can take up to 6 to 7 days to get the cacao beans completely dry. So after the beans are dried, then they're ground and turned into, well, that is ground cacao, which can then be used to make chocolate products, and they've been doing this for a few hundred years at least, and serving hot chocolate in many different forms. Something for the aristocrats, as they say. Now, from what I understand, it was 2 people from Belgium that were living in Merida, and they had all this knowledge about making great chocolate. So they started making their own chocolate here, and with the profits that they made, they started this museum of chocolate near Uxmal, and it's really quite incredible. They have a wide range of chocolate products, all different kinds of chocolate bars, even some with chile, which is a favorite treat amongst the Mexican people. I like it too.